lovelies, it's Miss Lady Lace here on my glamour channel, and today I have for you my next fabulous styling video where I'm going to be chatting about vintage hats, sharing some of my favourite styles and how I keep them in my hair. Before we get into today's video, we do have a sponsor, and this is Ana Luisa Jewelry. They're a high quality jewelry company, carbon neutral, and create elegant pieces at affordable prices, which are all such fabulous things. They have such an amazing range of products, and many of which are in beautiful vintage designs, including what I'm wearing today. I ordered a few fabulous things and they came here so quickly. I'm wearing a set of rose earrings with this mother of pearl look with a rose engraved. Ana Luisa is such a fabulous gift idea, and with Mother's Day coming up on May 8th, this would be the perfect time to pick up something special for her. There's nobody like a mum, and my mum is my biggest supporter, and she definitely deserves to be spoiled this Mother's Day. If you're looking to spoil your mum and maybe yourself too, I have a discount link which I'll include in the description below. Ana Luisa has put together a special discount code, which is buy one and get one 40% off, so you can treat both you and your mum for Mother's Day. Be sure to use my link in the description below. With all that said, let's get into today's video. Hats are definitely one of my favorite accessories, and they give a look such a fabulous vintage flair and a little extra pizzazz with the look. I receive a lot of questions about vintage hats and how I wear them, so I thought I'd make that the topic for today. For those who are new to vintage styling, it can be a little bit scary to pop on a hat for the first time, but I'd recommend starting small and just wear the hat. You'll get so many compliments and you'll absolutely adore it. It'll be worth stepping outside your comfort zone. Two of the most common questions I receive about hats is what type of hats am I wearing in a lot of my images and where do I find them? The hat I'm wearing today and the hats I wear in a lot of my images are cocktail hats, or Juliet hats is what they're commonly known as. They're a style that sits a little bit further back and sort of frames your face beautifully. For the majority of my hats, I bought them at vintage markets, antique stores, vintage stores, and other places like this. Though you can definitely find them on Instagram, eBay, and Etsy. When it comes to hairstyling, you'll want to style your hair in a way that suits the hat that you wish to wear that day. For me, I buy a lot of the hats that suit the hairstyle that I wear on a day-to-day basis. This is my tight curls at the back with a barrel curl at the front. I'll now go through a few of my favorite hats and how I actually wear them. So I've got my classic hairstyle. You could have anything styled at the front or nothing at all if you chose to do that. And the hat just sits along the back. If I pop this bad boy off, you can see that it has a wiring in it that allows that to grip to your head. So when wearing these hats, generally I just pop them into place and they're ready to go. I'd recommend popping that on your head, and if it feels nice and secure, you'll be all ready to go. If you do want to make your hat more secure, you can easily sew a little clip like this one here, so as it goes in, it slides into place and secures it there. You could also take bobby pins in a similar color to the hat you're wearing and use that to go against your scalp and clip onto the hat so it's securing it into place. One of my other favorite styles of hats is the wide brim hat, as it creates such a fabulous look. You could wear this more to the front of your head so it covers that victory roll, but I like to highlight my hair still, so what I do is I wear this behind. To ensure this doesn't blow off my head, because it is sitting a little bit further back, I have taken some ribbon and sewn that into the hat band. I'm quite sure I do already have a YouTube video demonstrating how I've sewn these in, but if not, I will create one in the near future. So for this hat, I simply pop it into place, and I can either tie that under here or tie that behind, however I'd like to wear that hat, simply giving it a nice light bow, making sure that's not too tight on my neck, and this will ensure this is nice and secure on my head. For smaller hats like this one here, it does have elastic that has kind of become a little not elasticated so much anymore. So to wear this one, I simply pop that on my head, and with the band from underneath, I'm just going to pull this out, and I'm going to take a light colored bobby pin and secure this against the band. And I'd likely do that in a few more places going around so that feels nice and secure on my head. Another one of my favorite styles is the fedora, which has a really fabulous 40s look. This one does have some elastic in it, but I wouldn't wear it unless it was a really windy day. For this hat, I'm not tucking it further back. I'm instead going to cover my victory roll and have that on a bit of a tilt, as it creates a really fabulous look. This also allows me to remove this and still have fabulous hair underneath, or just leave it popped on for that glamorous look. For top hats, I also wear these in the same fashion, so I add that over the top of my victory roll, and it has that real opulent look to it and gives that fabulous little tilt, which I think has a really glamorous look. For our final hat here, this one has the elastic as I mentioned before. If you had a hat that would benefit from some elastic, you could easily sew it into place on either side. To keep this one in place, because it's both wide brim but also is worn a little bit further back, I simply stretch out that elastic, scoop under my hair and place it into place. I'll then want to arrange it how I want it to sit. And if it requires any additional pins, especially along that elastic there, I could secure that on top so it's nice and secure on my head. Hats truly can create so many different looks, and I cannot get enough of them. This has been my fabulous hat video today. I hope you've enjoyed it and maybe found it a little bit useful too. Don't forget to check my link in the description below for Anna Louisa jewelry, where you can buy one and get 40% off if that's something that interests you. If you'd like early access to my videos, exclusive content, and to help support me creating more here on YouTube, I do have my glamour community on Patreon. I'd like to thank all my patrons, but especially my VIP glamour patrons. The support you give me truly helps me in creating more here on YouTube. I also have a new tier on Patreon, which is for my burlesque students, so you can receive regular classes, burlesque tips, and so much more. If you'd like to follow my daily pinup adventures, I post super regularly to Instagram and TikTok. I'll pop a little link here, as well as the end of the video. And to never miss out on my vintage fun, be sure to click the subscribe button below, turn on those bell notifications, and I'll be seeing you all real soon.